One of the biggest mistakes people make after losing someone they love is believing they need one last conversation, one last message, one last explanation. But psychology suggests something very different. People rarely miss what keeps chasing them. They miss what quietly disappears and never asks to be chosen again. The strange part? Regret usually doesn't begin when you leave. It begins when life continues, without you. And by the end of this video, you'll understand the 7 psychological shifts that make people realize what they lost, without you trying to prove anything. But the first one is the reason most people accidentally destroy any chance of being missed. 1. Stop feeding their certainty. The human brain adapts quickly to predictability. If someone believes you'll always come back, they stop feeling the risk of losing you. The moment you stop chasing certainty, uncertainty appears. And uncertainty is where regret often begins. But uncertainty alone isn't enough. 2. Become emotionally different, not just physically distant. Many people disappear. Few people actually change. If you're still carrying the same anger, resentment, or need for validation, nothing has really changed. Real growth isn't measured by distance. It's measured by emotional independence. People notice that difference, even if they never admit it. Mini story. Think about someone who no longer argues online, no longer explains themselves, no longer seeks approval. Their silence feels different, because it comes from peace, not pride. 3. Let their memory fill the silence. Our brains naturally fill missing information. When someone suddenly disappears without drama, the mind begins replaying old conversations, revisiting old moments, wondering what could have happened differently. Ironically, the less noise you create, the more space you leave for memory. And that's where the next psychological effect quietly takes over. 4. Give them nothing new to blame. When people want to justify losing someone, they search for fresh evidence. Another angry message, another emotional reaction, another mistake. Don't give them one. Without new reasons, their brain slowly returns to the good memories instead. 5. Build a life that doesn't need their approval. Nothing changes your energy faster than no longer needing someone to witness your success. Read the book. Start the business. Travel. Learn. Laugh again. Not because they'll see it, because you'll finally see yourself differently. Ironically, that's often when other people notice too. 6. Stop competing with their new life. One of the biggest traps after heartbreak is comparison. Who moved on first? Who's happier? Who won? Psychology calls this social comparison. The longer you play that game, the longer they occupy your mind. The moment you stop competing, you become emotionally free. And freedom is surprisingly attractive, but the final lesson changes everything. 7. Understand that regret cannot be forced. No amount of posting, ignoring, showing off, or pretending to be happy can manufacture genuine regret. Real regret only happens when someone realizes they lost something they can no longer replace. Your job isn't making that happen. Your job is becoming someone whose value no longer depends on being recognized. And whether they regret it or not, you'll already have your answer. Here's the irony. The more your happiness depends on someone regretting losing you, the less free you become. But the moment your focus shifts from being missed to building a life you're proud of, something unexpected happens. Whether they regret losing you stops mattering, because you've already stopped losing yourself. If this perspective changed the way you think about healing, let me know in the comments. What's harder after heartbreak? Letting go of the person, or letting go of the hope they'll come back? And if you're interested in the psychology behind relationships, self-respect, and human behavior, subscribe.